Hey everybody, Dragon here. So today's video is going to be about how to get a weekly XP boost. So I know that sounds like something like for the clan, but it's not. So the first thing I'm going to tell you about is a aura that you can get by paying with loyalty points. It's called the Jack of Trades aura. And as it says there, you gain experience in 25 different skills within 3 hours. That means if you get 1 experience point, that counts. So I have already done, actually I don't even know which one I did, so I'll do them all. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the fastest method to get that experience. So since I have to do 25, we're going to do that first. Now there's a couple mini games that you can do that actually will give you additional experience, and one of them is called Tears of Guthix. And I'm not going to show that in the video, but I'm going to explain it. Tears of Guthix does require a short, very short. But if you are able to do a summon a light creature, Tears of Guthix will give you double experience in your lowest, or double tiers in your lowest skill. Really handy. And the one thing I really love about it the most is that it doesn't cost barely anything. I average about 7,000 experience in 6 minutes off. So that's very good. So right now what I'm doing is I'm withdrawing bones. I'm going to withdraw these things right here, which you may not have. These are divine shards. So what they do is they let me make something with divine. So since I'm going to get divine experience, I will be able to get, well, I'll get one of my things out of the way. So see, your experience in Jack of Trades has allowed you to complete one. So now I have 3 skills. One of them was invention. So now I'm going to drop these back off. I am going to pull out a ranged weapon as soon as I can find one. And I'm also going to pull out a, oh, here's one of my ranged weapons. That's the augmented one, just had to make sure. Last thing I want to do is pull out my unaugmented one and then have to repair it. Okay, where is it? Okay, here's my elemental battle staff. So I like using the elemental battle staff because it's pretty handy. It allows you to cast every rune that's elemental. It's extremely weak, but it's incredibly handy when you're trying to enchant. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a rabbit. So there's shooting a rabbit. Now here is shooting a rabbit with the arrow, which is now I'm getting defense and range and magic and HP. Then I'm going to hit him with a sword so I can get melee experience. And then I'm going to bury 1 bone. So now I have 9 of them in just a couple seconds. So you see how quickly this is going? So now we're just going to go ahead and cut 2 trees, not just 1. First tree is for the wood cutting experience. And then second tree is going to be for fletching, and third the second log will be for lighting a fire. So the first thing I do is I make a wooden stock because that's what I always make. It's easy to disassemble, and sometimes it gives me a component that I actually need. So now what you want to do, because the reason I'm in birth is for literally almost every skill in the game can be found. Now, I have already done my hunter. So there's a hunting spot over here. You can do your hunter there. So I come over here. The first place I go is run right inside here and mine 1 ore. Just 1. You only need 1. The purpose of this is to get the experience as fast as physically possible. Alright, got 1 ore. Run in here. I put the ore in the smelter and then I smelter. That's it. Ain't got to do nothing else. So what I do is I click on the weakest of ores. We're not trying to actually make anything. We just want to get an ore. As soon as it makes one, I pick it up, put it in, and then I move on. Next thing you're going to want to do is you want to come up here where there's fishing. There's a great fishing spot right here that's almost instant fish every time. So you put 1 fish out, which will most likely be a shrimp or a crawdad. And then you light a fire, which gives me fire making experience. Now we're at 15 of them, and it's not even been maybe a minute. Okay, so now that we got cooking done, now we're going to get farming experience. And then we're going to run up here and get crafting experience. Isn't this just neat how quickly this will go? So I'm going to get 50,000 minimum of experience from doing this. That's a lot of experience to get in just a few minutes. Now you can do this every day, and if you're one of the Premier members, you can do this twice in a day by using your Premier artifact. Now I personally am not going to bother because I don't want to right now. I'm hungry and I want to go home. So I forgot to bring my logs. You can take a plank and go in there and get your construction experience. So this guy right here is the guy I'm looking for. You can pickpocket him for some thieving experience real quick, as long as he don't punch you. So I got my thieving experience. Now I'm going to run over here, grab a plank. So I actually don't remember where they are, so I'm just going to type them in. Okay, there they are. Now we're going to run up here to my house and just make a flat back. And then I'm going to disassemble it immediately. So, like I said, this is all about getting this done as fast as possible. You don't want to spend a lot of time on it. This is a once-a-day thing, easy experience. And yes, I know my house looks like crap, but that's just because I don't want to do anything with it. I don't like construction. Never have. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is now we're going to go get some herblore experience. Hold on, somebody's asking about the raffle. Dang it. I can't see. Discord under... Okay, thank you. And I'm going the wrong way because I got my map turned wrong. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to run around this corner. This is also part of my daily money. I make money off of doing this. So you can run up here and you can grab all these vials and stuff. Why in the world did he go in there? So you go up here, you click on the herb guy right here and make one potion, or you can just not make a potion and, you know, I always just make the potion. So here we go, vial packs, water packs, bombs. And then we're gonna want 1 Grammy, 1 Newt, and 1 vial of water. Alright, now that I did that, I'm going to open all the packs, and then I'm going to drop this potion. And then I'm going to trade him, or no, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the video. Fuck it. Okay, so I'm going to go up here, and we're going to trade him, take the shards, take the wolf, and then take this. Now keep in mind that when you do this, if you plan on doing another one of these Jack of Trades with the aura, you know, the Premier artifact, keep the summon, because then you can instantly summon it, and then you're good. Alright, so now I should have, yes, I have 22 of these now. So the next thing you're going to want is agility. So the fastest place to get agility is Eagle's Peak, because I'm going to jump over a fence, and that gives agility experience. So we'll be at 23, and I like to do the archaeology for the next one, so I'll show you where to go to get the fastest archaeology experience for that one piece of archaeology. So you just run right over here, hop over the border, say hi to the gnomes, and then you teleport to Candace. Keep in mind, this is just my route that I do every day. Okay, so I should have just turned on my instant teleport, but I don't know why I didn't. I'll get it later. Okay, so you do have a choice. If you currently have a Slayer task, you can come up here and grab some Slayer experience, which you only need to kill 1 monster. I don't. Instead, I run up here and I just grab the archaeology and then move on. So that's what we're going to do. And let's see here. Yeah, I've done all these skills already. So I'm going to go to the Elite Dungeon and take a step in there and then kill a monster. So I'm going to go to the Max Guild because that's my fastest way of getting there. Alright, so now I'm going to drop everything off in here, withdraw this back out because I don't want that in there. I need melee, two-handed melee, thank you. And then I need to drop 10 of these off. And I don't know where that was. Crap. Oh, there it is. Because I don't want it in there. And then I just run up here. Now, remember, you have to use the Dungeoneering token. This will give you Dungeoneering experience. There's some monsters in the dungeons that actually provide Dungeoneering experience. Not all monsters do. So, the crabs, the ones that do melee, they don't. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me in. I kept telling it no. So, crabs do not, the ones that do melee do not give Dungeoneering experience, but these tiny ones do, and that's the ones I'm after. So I'm going to run over here and just kill this particular group and then leave. Now, of course, I don't have this thing set. I don't know how to set it. Won't let me keep it this way. Okay, now there we go. See? Got Dungeoneering experience. That is 25 out of 25. Now, let me show you what to do with it. There's a couple of places you can go, but I'm going to show you the one that anyone can do as soon as I'm done playing with these guys. Alright, so now you want to teleport to Birthrope. Come on, let me teleport. Okay, and I'm going to turn on my quick charge. And once you go to Birthrope, you need to deactivate this by right-clicking it and deactivate. The reason why, because otherwise you'll have to wait like 3 hours for it. It's not intended for you to be able to do it as fast as I do it. So then you're going to run over here. There's a nice little guy over here who wants to tell you how to spend your loyalty points, but he also is the guy that will give you your book.
Good day, my friend.
Good day! I love how they get in this accent.
I have something here for you.
Wait, I have something here for you. Okay, so keep in mind that this book gives you experience entirely based on the level. The higher level the item, the more experience you get. So I get 34,000 experience from doing this. At this one, I would get 42 because it's maxed out. And some of my lower level ones would get 29,000 because they're at lower level. I put it in Dungeoneering because I hate Dungeoneering with a passion. Now, the last part of this video, which... Oh, no, actually, that will be it, because I don't really feel like showing you the rest. So, there's another one that's called Herbie Werby. I do it every single day. And then you want to do Tears of Guthix. Tears of Guthix will give you experience in your lowest level skill. And you're going to want to use a thing called a light. I always have a few. So you use the light creature. It will teleport you to the when you right-click it. And this, when you activate it right before you go in, activate this. And then it will give you a chance of double tears. This is extremely helpful, and it's really the only use for this. These things are not very expensive. I believe they're like maybe 8K. Even less than that. They're 4,000 a piece. Very easy, but they're a little bit on the high level. I believe it's around 87 to be able to spend one. But it's worth it. Keep in mind that Tears of Guthix, the amount of time you can spend in there, is entirely based on how many quest points you have. The more quest points, the more time you get. This particular scroll will only last for 6 months. So as far as I know, that's as long as you can be in there. I don't know. I've never had it run out while I was in there. So I don't have enough. I don't even know how many I have. I will be getting my quest cape after DXP. Let everybody know this is the best way to do this particular run. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them on here and hit me up. Good day to y'all. Dragon out.